These are weird things that I used to do as a child that y'all can probably relate to. I used to get really mad at my mom when she would like make me to take a shower when I wasn't ready. So instead of like actually just going in and take a shower, I would literally have the water running and just sit in there on my phone pretending like I'd take a shower, and then I'd wet my hair and then go out and be like, yeah, I took my shower. I wasn't a musty kid or anything, but it's just like something about her telling me to do something that I'm already gonna do when I'm ready to do it just pissed me the fuck off. So in my mind, it was kind of like a haha bitch, like a get back type of moment. I don't know. I also remember when I was really little, I used to be like deathly afraid of the dark, right? So we had this one house that we were sharing with my mom and her boyfriend at the time, and my room was so far away from the bathroom, and my mom likes the house pitch black all the fucking time. And so basically when I would get up in the morning to go pee, I'd be too scared to like run to the bathroom because it was too dark, and I didn't like mirrors either because I think I heard about Bloody Mary. We had these little like footstools that would go like next to the couch, obviously, and my mom never ever used them. Nobody ever used them. So what I would do was I would literally just pee under the footstool in the living room every single morning until eventually I got caught. Because in my mind, it was, I would rather get a spanking than, you know, potentially risk my life going to the bathroom. You know what I mean? This isn't something that I would do. This was something my little brother would do, but I have to include it because it's so funny. Anytime my little brother would like eat something that he wasn't supposed to, like my mom, like we had a pantry filled with just a bunch of fucking food. We had money back in the day, okay? And there was always just like a couple things that were off limits for my mom and my mom only. And every time my little brother would eat them, or like, let's say, sometimes he would poop and throw it behind the TV for some reason. Whenever that would happen, what he would do so he wouldn't get in trouble, he would blame it on the cat. He was like, Kitty did it, it wasn't me. And because he was my mom's favorite, because he was the fucking youngest, he would always get away with it for some reason. So that was cool. I've always been a fingernail biter. It's a flaw of mine that I'm always like, you know, trying to work on. But when I was little, sometimes I would take it a step further and I would bite my toenails instead. But instead of just like, you know, discarding like the extra toenail that I ripped off, first of all, I would do like competitions with myself, seeing like which toenail is the longest, and whichever toenail was the longest and like the biggest, like that one would win. And then also I would collect like the little, you know, the little toenail clippings or bitings that, anyways. I grew up with a million fucking siblings and a million step siblings as well. Altogether there's like 15 of us or something like that, but there was like 6 main ones that like grew up together. It was usually me, my stepsister Asia, my stepbrother Kalani, my older brother Deja, my younger sister Pharisee, and then her sister also Deja. And I remember like we would always get in like fights with each other because we were always the closest in age with each other, and literally we would all, every time we would get mad, we would go into like a separate group and start talking mad shit about each other. But I was a messy ass little bitch, so I would always go and I would tell Asia everything that everybody would say about her. Like, even though like I would get mad at her sometimes too, like she was the one that I was closest with, and like yeah, I was just a messy ass bitch, and then it would cause so many problems, and I'd sit there like it wasn't me. So yeah, that's a few weird things that I used to do as a kid. Let me know, what are some odd things that you did when you were a kid, or some odd things that you still do now? No judging.